Mic check, mic check. Mic check,
Alright, I'm
mic
back.
check.
I'm back. I'm back. Lock in.
Bet, bet.
Lock in.
Mic check.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Lock in.
Cool, cool, cool. I think everything good.
There's properties,
Cool,
device,
cool, cool. I think everything good.
defaults. I wonder if they can hear. Talk real. Oh, this is a live button. Yeah. Talk real quick.
Hey, you can hear me?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right, hold on. The only thing I'm missing though is a little background music.
I was trying to find some
Holla at your
big on
boy
frequencies.
Villanova, man. You know you gotta holler at Villanova for that.
I want like some frequencies though, like 369 frequency and all that shit, but that shit straight copyrighted.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I saw you typing in free stuff though. Let me make sure my music
Yeah,
coming in
it
and
work.
it's not too. Give me one more second. Let me check one more thing. Let me make sure my music coming in and it's not too. Alright, yeah, my music coming in too. I might turn it up just a little bit. Oh, I gotta unlock the settings. Unlock volume. Turn it up just a tad. I'm gonna unlock volume on everything because I think everything is good here. Lock volume. And lock volume. Bet. Alright. Yeah, what's good, man? You all set? Huh? You gotta turn your volume up a little bit, cause you done got lower.
My goddamn mic is up.
Oh, okay.
I said, which pair we going over first?
So you back testing or forward testing? Cause I'm
Forward testing.
all right.
Forward testing. I tested yesterday.
I'm gonna go over where. So look, this what I'm looking for, right? I don't know if you saw the news, but Trump went ahead and put the tariffs in effect for Mexico and Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I confirmed it with you know my AI assistant, ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? I just put in the facts, you know, that on last week, you know, the week we just had, how the Fed went ahead and kept rates unchanged. Markets are at all-time highs. My setups, you know, they came, like, we did get the dump in NQ. Gold is bullish, hit all-time highs. And I added the fact that, you know, China, Mexico, and Canada just got hit with tariffs. And so I was like, what, you know, just strictly without any of my bias or any of this shit, just strictly what implications does this have for the markets? And I could show, can you see my screen? Oh, I need to share my screen, don't I? Let's share my screen.
You ain't sharing nothing.
Let's share my screen. And so I'm just saying this so I could set the context for what, like, I'm already bearish on the markets. You can see my screen now though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So where it was when I told it. Yeah. I was like, so today I plan to make another video. Over the weekend, President Trump announced 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada and China. I think this is a great start of another inflationary cycle while at the same time sparking unemployment. How might this affect the markets, being that last week the Fed left rates unchanged? But so, you know what I'm saying, this ain't got nothing to do with, you know, you already know how I feel about the markets, but it just gave me these 3 points with, you know, them conditions that I outlined in the thing. Like, what would that mean? And so it basically, it's saying what I was thinking: bearish pressure on equities, um, potential stagflation concerns, also bearish, and so this is what I thought was pretty cool for us. Market reaction could be mixed at first. So that means we're gonna have some, we might get some wide range sideways motion. We might take out highs, run some lows, but end up pretty much unchanged at first. But we might be starting that sell-off I'm looking for. So as far as the plays, because this a running chat log that I had, I'm already looking for bullish gold, and it confirmed that as the market start to sell off, which that's my whole NQ shorts long goal. And then it get into interest rates and shit, and I might talk about that, and then it talk about the currencies a little bit. But yeah, I told it to go ahead and make the outline of the video. So this pretty much gonna be my outline of the video. But one thing I noticed, and it was something I like, that it's neutral to bearish, the news at first, because it's sideways chopping bearish on equities and NQ. But the only thing it got for gold is just being bullish and letting us know, yeah, it's just pretty much bullish, and it's a flight to safety. And I think further down, when it talk about like, when should you flip, where might you flip bullish on NQ. But on gold, it's just strictly where do I go long and what level should I watch for while we going long. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, just off sentiment alone of what happened, gold should be bullish. You know what I'm saying? And you just need to keep a mind for the upside targets, which are gonna be hard because we at all-time highs, but I still look to find those. But on NQ, you might find some shorts, but it's possible that it could flip bullish and take you out in some places. So like, that's what I'm looking for going into next week. If I'm gonna take longs, which I probably am, I'm gonna be more so I'm gonna be looking for levels, like it's saying, to get long on gold. And then on NQ, I'm gonna remain bearish, but I need to be mindful that I need to find a place, which I think we both know where that place is, where we might flip bullish, and that's our break of last week's high, because that's also the same level, which, like you said in that post right before this weekend, that was our level to go short right here. Remember, we were looking for it, and that was the high, and we did sell off. It was just we had a whole bunch of shit that happened before. So that 21,967 level that we were looking at, I think I'm gonna be bearish as long as we below it. And this is just, what I'm saying, I hadn't really looked at the charts. I'm gonna find them levels exactly. But just going off of what happened yesterday and what I was thinking going into 7 days ago when we were going into next week, I think all this shit still remain valid. But
do you really think look at price action? We are in a bearish trend right now because we broke liquidity, broke all the structure to the upside, higher highs, higher spread, and this is a retrace down move we had.
Right, you talking about like on the daily chart, that big ass wick on the daily?
No, nothing like in the intraday, like 4 hour to 1 hour.
Oh yeah.
All that upside move is retracement, I feel like.
Right. If we filled that gap. See, I didn't think we were, like when we broke below it, we had two gaps to fill. One from like January 21st, and then one that we put in on the Sunday dump. We filled both of them and exceeded them, and then that wick, on the 4 hour, that last green 4 hour candle, the high of it is the bottom of the gap, and so we wicked inside. So it's really no reason, like that wick, which is last week's high, should not get taken out. And that's why I say if we take out that wick, that's probably where I'd be bullish. But honestly, I don't even want to get back into, like, on the 4 hour chart, that Sunday's high on the 4 hour on that Sunday candle where we started that sell-off. I really don't even want to get back above that to trade inside that gap, because I think that's where we start getting neutral to sideways chop in that gap range. You see what I'm saying? I think
Yeah, that's like the highest I see it. Yeah, it's different. Oh no, no, let's see, it's 30. Level I want to see. Let me goddamn go to the NQ so I get the levels for you. No higher than 217. No higher than 713.
7
No
1
higher than 713.
7, and that's about the same place because no, you talking about that's lower than. Okay, so you saying 713? Where is that?
We can go up to 875, but you know,
I don't want to go
if
there.
You go up there.
I'm trying to find this 713. Let me see this level you talking about.
Or 727. What's the low of this candle right here?
I see what you're saying right here.
721.
So that's like the highs of the consolidation that we spent most of, like the range, them highs right here. Pretty much these highs from the 28th. You don't want to go back above them, stay, but like we could come up in range, maybe wick above them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Trade inside of them wicks on the 4 hour. Let me drop to a lower time frame. Now let me mark that level you talking about, 713. I'm gonna say 700.
721.
Yeah.
That's the high. That's the low of that candle. 721.
What candle are you talking about?
It's a fair value gap.
On what time frame?
The bearish on the hour.
On the 1 hour? Okay, I got you. That's the okay.
And then that first big red candle at that low. First huge red candle.
You talking about this fair value cap? I see. I got like 719. Yeah.
And what's your level? What's your level you talking about?
My level that I'm talking about. From which one? My level of what?
The one that you don't want to like see it go higher than. I mean, we know that high, but like, what's your level of entry? You feel like it's going. You know,
well, all right, so
where you want to sell at?
The level that I was saying that I would be bullish is, of course, last week's high. The level I think we could trade in and be like neutral to sideways is about your same. Really, is Sunday's open. Like Sunday, that where that gap opened it right there, all the way down to like at the extremes 444. So between on futures chart 774 and 444, I think we could have like, and let me go to, I'm gonna draw it on this other because I got a lot of drawings on this screen. Oh shit. Let me switch because can't nobody.
If you look at the daily, we've been ranging at like month.
Right. Let me switch to this other chart.
No clear direction on the daily.
I'm gonna switch to this. Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna look on the 4 hour.
Ooh. If you this might be a head and shoulders on the daily.
On the daily chart.
Yeah.
Let me look at. I saw an inverse head and shoulders kind of.
Yeah, like, inverse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, my fault. Inverse. Yeah, inverse.
I do see it. But look at this wick on the daily. This wick kind of invalidates it. Like if it wasn't for this wick, then yeah, I would say shoulder, head, shoulder. But this wick coming almost all the way down to the wick. You know what I'm saying? It's like iffy, but it takes out the reason. Like I mean, I know how patterns are. And like you can trade strictly on like, is it a pattern, is it not? But like when you trade, when you consider like what makes a head and shoulders play out, it's the liquidity that builds. So like it's the liquidity that builds on the left shoulder with stops below it, right? And then you run that, and then you take them stops out, but you build an extreme amount of buy pressure, and you really want to stay above the low of the left shoulder, right? But when you run all that liquidity, really the only longs you have are, you know what I'm saying, you took out a lot of the liquidity that would keep us higher. All the longs that bought in this consolidation got stopped out. So I'm really, you know what I'm saying, it is kind of, I don't know, I don't like the the shape of it, the structure of this inverse head and shoulders, but it is kind of still valid because we haven't broke on this right shoulder. We haven't broke the low of the head. So I mean, and I guess it just go back to the point, like if we break last week's high, the high that wick on the daily candle, then yeah, we could target all-time highs on NQ. But as far as where to be neutral at, I think that was the question you had asked me. Where am I neutral at, or where I think we could range? Like we both agree on where we get bullish. Where I think we neutral at is kind of like right there at your level. Them 1 hour highs around. Well, hold on. Let me go back to my other screen. Let me take this off and look at the 1 hour. I'm trying to put it together to where when I make my videos, I don't have these clusterfucked ass charts. So I don't want to go back inside that gap. So really, I want to stay 750.
Oh, that gap.
750 to this support we've been trading in for a while. 750 to like 530. 750 to 530 in that, I think we could range. And like with the momentum, it agrees too. So 750 is about right here to here. Like I'm neutral in this, and I think you could get some good two-sided chop inside of between 750 and 530, right? I think that's where we could spend most of Sunday night, like unless we fall out of bed. Now, like if this Sunday candle open bearish like last Sunday did, and we immediately get down to 382, like, you know what I'm saying, if we gap down there, or if we just open where we closed at and then immediately sell below 380s, then I think that's gonna start the sell off. Like we ain't gonna trade. It ain't, you know, all the neutral shit I'm talking about, and all of the, really I bring the neutral range all the way down to that level, because it's a parabola right there. It's a support where we had resistance. We kept on all our sell-offs. We came down there and gathered liquidity before the run-ups, and so yeah, I'm gonna say 400 even. My neutral range is from 7, and that's a wide range, so it's still a lot of opportunity in it. But I have to entertain two-sided trades between 750 and 400. Ain't this level 400? That's why I don't like all this stuff on my screen. It's hard to even right click. But yeah, 400 and 750, that's where I'm neutral at. And I'm bullish. I probably won't take no trades between 750 and the all-time highs, because I feel like you could get immediate rejections and get taken out. But if we, not all-time highs, but 750 and last week's high, but if we start getting above last week's high, that's when I start taking longs, because I could put a stop right below last week's high and target, you know, a break of all-time highs. But I trade both sides between 750 and 400, and below 400 I'm looking at shorts trying to take out last week's low and continue. That's what I'm looking for on NQ.
Okay.
I need to mark this up, because when I make my video, that's gonna be pretty much the thesis. This is bearish. You make that red.
I'm looking to don't hit my level. I'm selling. Hopefully it just continue to trend, continue that down movement. I ain't too good at consolidation.
Right. Right.
Strategy.
I mean, I honestly think, like, I honestly think open like last week is on the table for this Sunday. Because I think we could, you know what I'm saying, we could open wherever we open it. If we immediately sell off and get, which is just 190 points below where we closed at on NQ. If we open and sell off immediately under 21,400, I don't think this market gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? And we got the headline risk, the narrative to go ahead and make that happen. So I mean, I'm just gonna watch all the way up until where Asia trade, unless we like the only way I'm gonna get active on the Sunday open is, and I probably won't even do that because I'm still in the combine. I need 1500 to pass it, so it's not like I just need, you know, if I was in the XFA, I'd be trying to get the extreme move of the week and all this because I could actually profit from the money. But just to pass this combine, it's not real necessary that I just get the top. Like, as long as I just get an A+ setup on the short is all that's important, which may come as a sell-off and a retest of 21,400. If that happen, I get active. I might take the scalps if we find support at 400. I might take the trade back up to you know, the 700s. And I really don't see it's no way. I can't say it's no way because I ain't always right, but I really don't see us breaking above last week's high. Like, that's off the table with 25% tariffs on China. Like, and it hadn't even been priced in the markets yet. Like, the market should open pretty fucking bearish today, because you know what I'm saying, like, it should be easy just to hop in with like a 5 lot or a 7 lot short and just scale out and hold a runner, which might be something that I entertain, or find a resistance to retest and short off of. But yeah, I think the best shorts this week come from 763 or a break and retest the 400. That's what I'm looking for to the short side on NQ.
Okay. And so that level I was talking about, I just want to short from there, and hopefully that's the high of the week.
What's your level again? Your level is 720s.
Yeah, 721, no higher than 721.
Right.
Higher than that.
I agree with that.
We can, like you said, that my 721, that's basically where the week's open of last week's is at. So get some of that. Should be our resistance. That open last week, our resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get higher than 721, probably like 772.
Yeah.
Alright, the highest.
772. See, that's the high of the week, ain't it? 7/7s. No, that 9/7s. 9/7 was the high. Okay. 9/7. So you saying 7/7? That's down.
So we can get a little bit above 9/7 but.
So you want like
that's the 50%.
Right. Oh, that's the 50% of it. Okay, I see. Yeah. So, but we both agree though. Like,
that is 826.
Okay. I need to. These screens be fucked up. I'm gonna put everything on this other chart though, cause.
So if it past 721, next level is 825. If past 825, we might be bullish.
Right.
It might be early on the bull side if you guys for that.
Yeah, I'm the only way I'm taking long. Well, I can't say the only way, because I will trade long inside of it, or I might not even take the longs. I might just look short. I probably won't take no. If I'm bullish, I think I'll go back. You know, when I traded well in that XFA, I had like a strict rule that it's okay to be bullish on NQ, like for scalps, but don't take them. If you ever bullish on NQ, take those longs on gold. And so I think that's what I'm gonna go back to. Like, we could look at gold in a minute, but if I'm ever, you know what I'm saying, trying to catch myself wanting to FOMO along in NQ, I think, especially off of, like I say, the you know, the narrative, the macro picture of where NQ of what you know, the headline risk, and like what it means for gold to be in a high inflationary environment with low, you know, stagflation pretty much, and then de-risking on indices. Like, even if you see a valid long on NQ, it could get taken out pretty quick. But gold, both of those cases that make NQ bearish, feed the narrative for a long gold. So I might, if ever I feel like buying NQ, I think I'm gonna take that long in gold. I think we'll look at the levels in a minute to find out where they might be. But even if we break last week's high on NQ, I still probably won't take the long on NQ. It'll just increase my thesis for long in gold, because gold should go up with it. You know what I'm saying? But if ever NQ
I
is
say
back,
we still be bearish to break that high, because the high of the week before last week's high, we break that high, because we basically still in the downtrend. We in the downtrend until we break that high. You feel me? So it's like until we break that.
You talking about previous week's high on NQ?
Yeah, that
like 22K, pretty much 22,100.
22K, yup.
Yeah. And I mean, that would be hella bullish, because that'd give us a 3-bar reversal on the weekly. And that, you know, last week's it had an inverted, it had a hammer candle. Even though it's a red hammer, it's still a hammer candle, and that is a reversal bar. Although for it to be a valid reversal bar, I would have liked for it to break the weekly candle 2 weeks ago and run that liquidity below it. So it's like, it's really a neutral bar. It's inside. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at gold.
Break that. We completing that head and shoulders on the daily if we break above that high you talking about.
All right, but look at gold though. All right, so and this go back to my whole strategy, my thesis. Like, all right, we both agree that if both of them are going up, gold will probably be the better long. Look at gold's weekly candle. And so if you ever, that's what I'm saying, if you ever bullish on indices, look at gold's weekly and how strong that is. Like we saw last week's weekly, but gold's weekly made all-time highs, and it got a, you know what I'm saying, just body to body, it got a higher high and a higher low. And then, you know what I'm saying, it ain't got that long ugly wick, you know what I'm saying, that didn't really, you know, that'll have you iffy. I think making new all-time highs on gold. If NQ breaks last week's high, and you trying to take that long on NQ to try to target and break the previous week's NQ candle, I'm still thinking the trade will come from gold, because gold will be at all-time highs.
So
there's no resistance up there. Go ahead.
Question for you. So where do you think the buy is? Like, do you think we're gonna drop it like a little bit lower, or we're gonna drop it like quite a bit, then go higher?
On what?
What's the levels on gold?
So gold had contract rollover, and I deleted all my levels. I got to redraw. I don't have no levels on gold right now. I had a lot of them, but once we had rollover last week, and when they gapped up and you adjust for the prices, it I guess I could chart gold real quick, but it'll take a little minute, because I have to go through.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put that level to you. I'm gonna take a level, and we're gonna see if it can line up with your
all right. If gold pulled back, it's pretty much last week's low. Like so the cheapest, just looking at it on momentum alone, I would look at this level right here.
What is gold thing for y'all again?
GC.
What's the
GC is the ticker. Yeah.
That's a fat ass. Yo, I ain't know we gapped up on gold like that.
You see what I'm saying? Like futures had a major gap,
we can go down there.
Let me see what I got to see where, because they got a button on TradingView that allow you to adjust for that gap.
Yo, never mind. But y'all kind of strong. Y'all kind of look way stronger
on the weekly time frame.
On the weekly.
Hell yeah.
And on y'all daily, I had a red candle on Friday.
Yeah, but
we had a red candle on Friday. We had a doji green candle.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So like the level where you want a long is the cheapest long, because you could limit risk easy. It's the lower that candle. Well, I don't even want to go. I don't even really. I mean, that's another cheap long area is where that gap is. But just gap aside, if we break last week's low, that'll give you a 3-bar reversal, and I'm sure if we switch to a lower time frame, that'll probably validate some kind of bearish structure. Like, it's pretty much I don't know, it's an ugly double top. I don't know what the fuck that is.
On the 4-hour, we can go down there and still be bullish for that gap in. Still bullish.
Right.
For that gap.
And that's valid, you know, because when I think about filling this gap, and let me mark this gap on my chart. But when I think about filling that gap, what they're saying is that it'll be that filling this gap will happen at a time when NQ is bearish and NQ is selling off, and that gap fill would allow gold to come to support. You see what I'm saying? Like, so
4-hour gap right now. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I do like that. I do like coming down there. Where is that gap? Because on future, when I adjust for it,
you got no gap on goddamn spot gold.
On spot, it's just a huge green candle. Yeah. That gap would be where on my chart. That's pretty much Wednesday. That's a Wednesday gap between Wednesday. So Wednesday at 1 o'clock to Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
That wouldn't even be the low of the week. You feel me? So we can go down. That wouldn't even be the low of the week if we go down there. But that is a lot of bearish movement though. Oh, that's like it's a couple green red candles.
Right.
So that means the buy side gotta be strong. Way like it gotta be strong. Like it gotta come faster. But this week can be. But it looks lines up. Nas bearish this week, and while Nas bearish,
gold could fill the gap.
You're doing a retracement, yeah.
But still be bullish on the higher time frames.
Yeah, because all it's doing is retracing. So.
All right. And yeah, and so that I probably won't short gold just like I won't long NQ. But if gold breaks Friday's low, the only way I take longs is if gold is finding support at Friday's low, on the daily chart. That's the cheapest long on gold is Friday's low. Once we start getting into that, or the bottom, or somewhere below the gap fill, because you know how like NQ had that big ass gap, and we filled it, but we went a little higher than it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if gold fills this gap, will it find support at, you know, to the tick to the gap fill, or will you get an entry on a long on structure somewhere below the gap, like say on the futures chart? You remember that
lows under?
Yeah, like
that gap
somewhere around on the futures chart. What price is this? That
like
wick.
760.
I say 740. 740, like, but somewhere around 740 to 735.
Yeah.
Like that's where the support would be on gold.
I see that wick. I see the wick. But if we go down there, we have a chance. I say there's right here. We can clear that low. Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about how bearish NQ could be. Because if NQ is bearish,
the gold gonna be that bearish.
But that's not bearish though. That's what I'm saying. That's still bullish. It look bearish. Like
right.
It's gonna look bearish when it's happening. However,
yeah,
it's not in the grand scheme of things. It's just sideways most so, like right here. So that's the low right there.
761 to 750. We can hold. It's some support at 752 though. It's some support at 750.
750. Yeah.
750. It's some support right there.
Yeah. I see it on the. It's like an order block right there back on November. From November, it's an order block right there on December. On the 6 hour, I'm looking at a 6 hour chart though.
if you go on a 4 hour and just have your cursor right at 750, like you can see where it became resistant and it worked at the same time.
Right. Yeah. It's these candles right here. I marked them out too. On the 4 hour, I'll be looking at like
So
this
clear
candle
that
right
low,
here.
and it's a bar gap right there too. Bar gap. So 761 to 750. That's like the. If we go to your level, that's gonna be the cheaper than cheap.
Right. That's what I'm
And
saying.
you can hold that motherfucker.
You gotta hold that level. That's where gold has to hold. And that's why you could keep a tight stop. Like you could damn near put a limit order that right there and then just risk like $200. And if you get stopped out, then fuck it, just keep shorting in Q. But if it hold that level, it could come. What if you catch a long right there on like one mini on futures? You looking at about 10K. If it come back to all time highs, it might not happen in one day, but that's the type of range. Like that's a tough ass entry, and
it don't happen like a week. I like a week.
A week? Nah, I don't think so though, cause I think something like that. Like, all right, if it holds, it's gonna be pretty much a V-shaped recovery. I don't know what the narrative gonna be. I say it might take about like the dump gonna be hard as hell. The dump candle on the 4 hour, it's gonna wick that level if it's gonna hold. It ain't gonna put too many, it ain't gonna build too much structure. The structure of that candle will probably build inside the gap that we talking about.
That's how strong the movement is.
Right. I mean, if we going down there, the movement's strong because it's a lot of support between here and there. It's a lot of chances to bounce. So if we making it to this level, it's dumping hard as fuck. It ain't gonna trickle down there and then pop up. Like, it's gonna be a strong dump. It's gonna break through all the support between here and there, and you'll catch it on the wick. Because if this level don't hold, then the wick gonna, you could look at the whole consolidation we done had since September. Like, if that level don't hold that I'm talking about, we got to go to the low of that consolidation, which put gold ain't that bearish, I don't think, to go back down to like the low 2600s. But if that level that I'm talking about don't hold, that comes back on the table, is the low 2600s. I don't know. I'm gonna set an alarm like a little bit above that level, and if that alarm go off, I'm gonna put a limit order at my level and probably like risk $200. Like, I think it's worth $200 to see if that level hold, because $200, that's 20 ticks for me, right? Like, where would I be risking 20 ticks below here? 20 ticks, it's not much. I might go to micros and take that same trade. It's pretty much risking, I don't know, I might find structure or switch to micros and go with like 3 to 5 micros. That'll allow 5 micros would allow me to take 40 ticks of heat, and 40 ticks and still only be risking.
The level was different.
You sharing your screen? Let me see what you seeing.
So that shit, we gotta go. If you break that low, is that the same? Yeah. We got these coming down, yeah.
So like we could touch the 50% of that gap. 50% risk the lower the gap, which will be them wicks of that high, which would that should definitely be support. What time frame is? Yeah,
hate that future spot. Now I look for on I see the level on futures, but I don't see the level on spot.
I mean, that gap you just drew is valid though.
It's fucking like we can.
Like if we break that level you just drew, then the target. I mean, it's a little
like
bitty 4-hour gap.
Go on lower than this, right?
All right, you see that little bitty gap you got on gold? You see that little bitty gap above that one that you just drew?
But we can't just on spot.
That gap right there, yeah. Like, so if we break that line that you drew, we could break through that gap and invert it, and then that's where, you know what I'm saying, you might get a, like at the 50%. Yeah. If gold gonna be bearish, it's gonna break that small gap, probably trade to the 50% of that big gap, and then use that small gap as resistance to trade lower.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, this is my level right here for spot.
Right.
At the same time, yeah, clearly, first one is boy.
Or we could, those are two, the 50% of both of them gaps, if we break that, if we break that level you drew, those would be, yeah, just looking at your chart, those are two levels where you could take a cheap loan and risk the lower the gap. And like if you get stopped out on the wick, you might enter back in at the lower that gap.
To this gap.
Like the tops of them gaps are areas to put alarms on.
That'd be the perfect entry at that.
I know it.
Between the 7.7.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. A nigga put alarm right there and an alarm right there, and look for the 50% of both of them gaps.
So we can I see support.
But if we gonna take that long on gold, we gotta be looking at NQ, and NQ at the short term gotta be having at least neutral to bullish structure, right? Because if NQ is still bearish and selling off, I still don't want to take the gold long. I'd still be looking for the gold, for the NQ short.
Because we're gonna see some rejection, and it could be a big rejection, but we're gonna.
Right, so that's where, like, if gold get up to there, that's where NQ could start selling off on the upside. Yeah. Something like that would be.
What you want to do with it though? Like
What's what? I don't like how that right shoulder on that inverse head and shoulders, like, ooh, that bitch is bearish. That's another like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what you drew is valid though. I like that, because it'll give you, if we get up to that gap and it starts slowing down to 50% of that gap, then that's a good spot to start looking for the short on NQ. I would not take shorts in gold for the same reason I wouldn't take longs in NQ. I would look for the short on Nas. If gold is bearish, because you know what I'm saying, like it was like that video I had, I think at the entry of it, I was saying, I told you a few times, like the correlation on gold.
Wow, Nas, facts.
Yeah.
Like a little head and shoulders, they had the shoulders right here too. I finished that right arm, right shoulder. Yeah, that's a head and shoulders. Yeah. Gold could, if gold break that last candle, that last red candle's low, it'll be like it'll go straight to the left shoulder's neckline. You know what I'm saying? That horizontal, if you draw a horizontal on that left shoulder, that's where the target would be if we break that red candle's low. And then if we break that neckline, then boom, NQ selling off. Yeah, I like that.
at least I like it in the like I ain't saying I know it's gonna happen, but we got levels to where we could put tight stops. You know, if we get invalidated, we can immediately flip on all these levels to the opposite side on the other instrument. Like, you know what I'm saying? If gold invalidates our trade thesis at any of these levels, then NQ or, you know, will be performing to the downside and vice versa. Is what I'm thinking. You there? Your mic chopping up a little bit.
Yeah. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
All right.
1 second. Don't call me when you crying, man. No, man. Look at my baby. Nolan, have a kiss, baby. Stop it. Yeah, coffee. He did it. I'm gonna say hi, baby. You on the phone? No, you want a zebra? No, you want a zebra? No, do you want? No, you want a zebra? Zebra, baby, stop it! Why you do me like that, baby? Oh man, Daddy right here, baby. Stop it, baby. Be baby. No, don't tell mommy no, okay? Stop it. No, man. You want a zebra? You want a zebra? Flippy? Come on, baby. Nolan. When I say I love you. Stop crying, big head. Your daddy kid, then get the phone, baby. You want a phone? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I was just I'm trying to mark up the chart I'm gonna put on the video when I making it the same as the one I trade off of. The one I trade off of have too much stuff on it though. Yeah. So
I gotta go back live.
I had just muted desktop audio, so.
Wait. I'm gonna go edit. Category. Category is education.
Film. I put mine. I think I put mine on entertainment or news. I don't know. I didn't know
news
what
and politics, entertainment. Fuck it.
Yeah, because most people,
Oh no.
I don't be knowing what to put on there. I need to ask GPT like what, because it's somewhat entertainment, but then it's somewhat news and like I think the people that will be searching for this kind of content.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to figure out like which will bring in the most viewers. You know.
I think news and politics.
My shit was that gaming at first.
It depends.
Tools and style.
I think it depends on what kind of hashtags you use. Like if you're using hashtags for, like in my case, I'm talking about Trump tariffs. I'm talking about the Fed decision and all that stuff, and market price action. That's more financial news and political news. But if you just want to stick to just the trading aspect of it, then it's education and entertainment. But I'm not so much talking about strategy, although I am talking about I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Entertainment. Niggas, all niggas search about entertainment anyway. That's part of most views will come in.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, I got my two levels for gold. On futures, like 882, 28, well 827 and 740, and then there's some levels.
Nigga made me want to get a futures account. The levels on futures look better. Okay. Look like exactly where this shit trying to go. Not exactly. We don't know, but
like the areas the limit risk is like real tight on futures. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about like if it start wicking and building structure below your level, you know you wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like easy.
Exactly.
It's just psychologically it's hard to just accept being wrong, but like as far as like just seeing it after you done got wrecked, it's easy to know like damn, I shouldn't have even been trying to take loans below that level. That shit.
You know what's crazy, bro?
What's that?
Not seeing on Friday. I should have seen that we was in that level we was talking about.
Man,
I should have seen that, bro. I should have seen that.
I ain't realize it until you had made that post on Discord. Like the level we were looking at was the high of the fucking week. Like it just took the whole week to get there. But
exactly, literally the whole week.
and the short trade happened.
The goddamn day too.
That shit crazy how you could be right and wrong at the same time. Like I executed to have that shit planned out to the T. The execution was Rudy Poo, but the analysis was on point. And so it's like that's what I need to work on. Is
S tier.
Man. From now on,
the timing.
Yeah, cause like, but I mean, how could we? I think we was chatting when the sell off was happening, and I was just taking like bullshit ass small size in the funded XFA, and I should have just been like max position size short and had like a 100K day that day. Like that bitch did not stop going down.
It did not.
And I'm like, and so I got on tilt because, you know, I was looking for, you know, that level we were talking about to short it. I was looking for the short there. And so like, I didn't want to commit to the short until it reached it. So I was like, man, we probably got to bounce because we going up to that level. Like if it's bearish, it got, you know what I'm saying? So I started looking for longs, even though it was selling off, and got wrecked. Man, that shit is so depressing, but like fuck all that though. We coming into this week, and you know what I'm saying. I got my levels, huh?
Crazy how that shit literally like on hourly, bro. Straight red candles.
Yeah. I was.
You know, we be bearish because that down move was so
violent,
so faster than up move. The up move was just say choppy candles, wicks, all that shit.
Right. And then look at the end of day Friday. Like if you look at the candles from the last 3 to 4 hours on Friday, and then look at the candles from the sell-off on last Sunday, they the same. That's what I'm saying. Like we could real life open up in the next 4 hours, 5 hours, and have a continuation that break the lows of Sunday's sell-off. Like I want
to fucking go up higher. Fuck low.
That's what we wanted Sunday though. That's I get that. I get that, but that's the same thing that got us. Like if we bearish, I just got to take the short. But yeah, I do see we you know we got this little consolidation right here. So like yeah, if we want to go higher, then the high, and I'm gonna compare this to what we just talked about a minute ago and see. But just looking off of what I see on my screen now, like we could test. It's a little bitty consolidation that we put in Friday from like London, where London opened up on Friday all the way into where we got bullish in a day on Friday evening at an hour before the market closed. Is that right? At 4 o'clock?
Nah, like 10 a.m. And it should be like 2 a.m. like 10 a.m.
The consolidation?
Consolidation, yeah, like on NAS 100 is 20 a.m.
Yeah, but I'm looking at that pump. We pumped into the close on Friday. The sell-off came after the market was closed. Is that right?
Pump, what you mean?
Look at my screen.
We at 9 a.m.
That's at 9 a.m.? Maybe I'm on the wrong
Friday,
UTC. Right? Maybe I'm on the wrong time zone. Let me switch my time zone. Yeah. It's because of my time zone change. Let me go to Chicago time. I forgot I'm on this other shit. All right. Yeah. So the consolidation started from Asia all the way till 8 a.m. and then we pumped on the open, and then start midday around 10 o'clock a.m. my time, 11 yours. That's where we sold off.
What the fucking level?
We did not participate.
That shit blown. That shit blown me.
That's why I'm saying, man. Like we need to say. I'm torn between.
Our levels
on point. The levels is on point. However, they get us into patience, man. Like it's a war between fighting the urge to take these small time trades that do give good profits, or just waiting on the levels we put out, and then just sizing in heavy and taking them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a funded account, that's what, like if in a combine is fine, just take them small trades. But if you in a funded account and you in a back test your levels, like especially if you got a cushion in the funded, like just go ahead and size into them trades. And like cause on futures, what that would have been if I just waited, if I didn't make no trades all week and just waited till that level, that's a $17,000 trade on a 2 lot. Like what that is on 1 lot, about 9K on the 1 lot. If I just waited if I didn't take no trades and traded just 1 day last week at my level, it'd been 9K for the week. You know what I'm saying? Just said fuck the whole week. Just wait. If it ain't in my level, don't take the trade.
Wow, that's gonna be hard. That's a lot of sitting on your head.
I know it, cause like you know how many chess games we would have had to play, cuz.
Sitting on your head.
For real. But it's worth it
though.
I know it. 9K.
That would have been worth it though, because it would have been the same amount of money as if we would have scaled in.
All these little bitty ass trades that we would have, you know what I'm saying? I lost the funded, so hell yeah, it would have been worth it. It's worth it just to trade sometime. Like maybe just
probably would have worked. Niggas just nigga in.
Huh? Scaled in.
That's it. That was 300. That was 3,500. If I would wait for the
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that would have 5.
Cause I probably would have been about 20-30 deep. I probably would have been 30 deep like that. Real shit. Like what's 18 plus 9? 18. That's 24K. If I would have on a 15 lot on a that shit worth it. It's just that's a whole week of patience, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, do you just really sit on your hands and not trade? Like,
really, yeah, literally though, literally like day, Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, and it's a chance where it don't come back.
Yeah, it's a chance we wrong, but the stop placement would have been like impeccable though, right? Like, cause if you know what I'm saying, if you just look at what we drew out that day, the stop placement, you know what I'm saying,
exact entry would have been, let's see, cause it happened. That ass happened.
My stop placement would have been risking like 20-30 ticks. Like I wouldn't have had to risk shit to make that 9. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the risk reward, my stop placement, I think I was willing to risk. I could have saw myself risking a lot, but I would have got stopped out early, re-entered, got stopped out again for about. So I probably would have risked.
That would have been calm. You feel me?
Yeah, if it would have broke that, you would have been looking for longs above. Above 22K was where we were saying, like, if we break 22K, we need to start looking for all-time highs, right? So I would have took 2 stop outs. If it would have broke last week's high, I would have got stopped out there. I would have tried to short again at the 50% of that area. Got stopped out there, and I probably would have took 1 more stop out and immediately hit the reverse button and took the long. You know what I'm saying? And the long would have been valid for all-time highs. Like you looking, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have got it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Above,
yeah, exactly. So if it's wrong, our buy
gotta flip instantly. You gotta change that bias. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about sticking to the bias. It's just knowing where you wrong. And if you know where you wrong at and enter that trade at that location, you could flip that bias on the dime. It's just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have the psychology and discipline just to not stick to your previous bias. You gotta trust the setup and the levels, man. Like that's what we need to do, cause this shit real money, man. Like this shit real money. On NQ, I need to make my NQ chart. But Yeah, I'm gonna keep this fucking gap because this I don't know what this is. This consolidate. I don't even know if it's a gap, but that consolidation from pre-market on Friday does 50% of that. It'll be a nice short. If we do see, I don't see us opening bullish though, because like it's like if we just go to Google and search the news that have to be priced into the markets on open. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though Trump warned us about it Friday, we got some bearish shit about to get priced in. You know what I'm saying? Unless something changed. Let me just go to Google and see what. I'm just gonna go to Google and look at news.
You can withdraw this shit.
Yeah, it's real, for real, for real. Google. I don't want to search news on Google. I just want financial. Let me just see. Trading news. The first news an hour ago. Trump tariffs, market brace for fall. See, I'm telling you, market brace for fall as Mexico and China hits back. Like, that's the #1 headline an hour ago from The Guardian. The markets brace for fall. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna FOMO the open, but if it look like we want to start taking out 21,400, I'm gonna at least take the short down to it, and then like maybe scale out there. And if we build structure and look bullish, I just put a stop at break even. And if we break my entry, then you know what I'm saying. Like I think we could pass shit. I'm gonna try to pass this goddamn combine tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go ahead and cook a little food. I'm gonna make this video, and I'm gonna be sitting in front of the screen for market open, because lately Sunday open's been the trade to take. I know how y'all feel about trading Asia and Sunday price action, but for the last 2 weeks or so, like the volatility and the actual trade locations on a Sunday been like S class. So even if I just go in small, I think I'm gonna be right here to watch the weekly open. See if we open with a gap, see if we targeting 400, or seeing if we consolidating with a chance to like get a short from higher at the highs of Asia or London.
I would make half that, probably like
1700, and that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was saying the best case, I probably wouldn't have got the whole 9K, but like, hell, falling short of 9K still puts you at like between 3 and 6. That's still good. It's a lot better than blowing it, because I couldn't believe, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. I could not believe. And then the open, I'm looking at it now. The open, Friday's consolidation pre-market, the 50% of that consolidation is dead where we open. We filled the gap and then we immediately rejected. So yeah, if we could come up and test, I'm gonna say it is level 2, 21,770, 21,780, like 21,778 to be exact, but 21,780. That's another cheap short. I need to mark that shit.
I'll fuck with me.
Huh? You say what?
I'd have been 2,000.
Hell yeah, nigga.
That shit would have been 2,000.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get funded. I'm gonna activate. I'm getting funded tonight, man. I ain't even gonna be able to trade tomorrow. I'm gonna be waiting on to pay my activation fee tomorrow. Doing Monday, and I know the market's gonna be moving tomorrow. Then not only that, but
open first lower. We got to fill that gap again, though.
We ain't filling that gap again. What's gonna happen, man? Oh, you talking about filling the gap? If we gap lower, it's a chance we might fill that gap.
How violently?
I don't know. We got non-foreign payrolls on Friday too, so like Friday gonna be a crazy day to trade, because the range should be.
I think if we do lower, we're gonna have to where it's going back up the gap.
Not if we not.
Lower,
I agree.
We're gonna have to worry about closing that gap. We're gonna lower like how bad.
I agree.
Higher, and
but that's why we gotta watch 400. That's what that 400 level
it got to us this time. It gotta give it to us.
Yeah, it got it last time, but that's where that 400 level come in at, right? Like I got a range where we could trade two-sided chop, but if we break below
higher to on gold,
if we break below 400, then that's where I'm not worried about the gap because I can put my stop.
And then so niggas can. If I can get that low, the high of the week, bro, that shit.
The high last week.
Only get up there.
You talking about if you could take a trade off the high last week? I don't want to see them highs no more. I want a nice really, when I think about the weekly chart, I just want to see. Fuck what I want to see, but still, I gotta think about it. Like, I just want to see a motherfucking red continuation candle that breaks the lows. Like, because if we trade and find support anywhere, really the area to support off of is 400. All right, so the previous week's low was 382. If we find support there and take out last week's high, this chart get real bullish real quick.
Break below that 400, we going to the fucking
low.
Ocean. Break below 400.
Man, I'm telling you, I got targets. I don't even want to talk about them, but like 19 and 17K on NQ. Like my extreme bearish target. But see, if you look at all the bear market price action and indices, like that type of move ain't just gonna happen in no one. That's like on a monthly time frame. So it's like we got an opportunity.
No. I'm saying if we break below 100, the bottom.
If we break below 400,
as the low.
Yo, Mike breaking up a little bit. I heard you say if we break 400.
Real said that shit bullish.
Shit bullish. JR got that. JR got that fucking McDonald's mic. It's good though.
What's good, nigga?
You got that fucking McDonald's headset, nigga. That's shit freaking up. I couldn't join both y'all shits. I was let me join VC, bro.
Yeah. What's good, nigga? We just looking at the markets, man. We been on point. Our weekend cook session's been on point, nigga. So it's like, man, you know, I got cooked in the markets. That nigga got funded last week, so I was like, man, we can't just stop the goddamn program. We gotta.
Hell nah.
What's good with
my
you,
schedule?
Man?
My schedule been in the way a little bit, but nigga,
what, your work schedule?
Overnight. Yeah, my mom got overnight soon, so I'm about to be back on how I was in 2024. Come home, sleep, nigga, 2 hours, get on the charts, bullshit. It's my next week is my last weekend. So, but I'm off the next couple days. I'm off till Thursday. But next week my last week doing morning shift. So second week of January, I'm really back. Like
you're gonna be back locked in, right?
Yeah, fully back.
Second week of February, you mean? Cause I think you just said January.
Yeah. So not this week.
Right.
Yo, y'all forgot about that challenge, bro. I'm gonna do that.
Man.
Shit. I'm gonna set that shit up. I forgot about it.
Niggas not worried about that challenge.
I know, we trying to make some money now on the cool. Like I've been looking at the vibe, you know what I'm saying? The atmosphere and like all like niggas getting cooked, niggas, you know, getting plundered and shit. Really, nigga need to just be focused on making that money, man.
Look, Max don't need to be around. NG going, Moy the only nigga worry about it. And everybody like, might say nothing about that shit right now.
Everybody worry about that challenge, nigga. I lost my funding. Nigga want that real money.
Hey, man.
Yeah, where NG at? I ain't even seen that nigga in a minute.
Last time I seen NG came to like one of my last like tour insight sessions. He was in it, but he ain't been talking. Like he just been to himself.
And then Max be kicking it with Cleasy a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and him was just talking. I joined Cleasy chat one time. Me and Max talked a little. Matt be in school. Nah, you know what? Max was getting cooked. He talking about something. I had to get right with God. I started laughing. It wasn't funny, but I laughed.
What you mean? You are right with God.
God on the other side of the trade too. The other nigga trade probably praying with your ass. Who he supposed to pick?
God ain't got nothing to do with that.
God ain't nothing to do with trade. I swear to God.
That's why me and Cleasy fake was dying. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that nigga JR panicked Friday. Me and this nigga trading together.
Yeah.
This nigga, before I left this nigga, he's only down 200. I said, yo, you chill. He gonna text me, yo. I look at the video. This nigga down 400-500 already, nigga.
The same thing happened to my ass, nigga. I was trading in the overnight, cooking my ass off.
OG, what happened? Cause nigga, you disappeared, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I went there. I was locked in the flow. And then my roommate from college days, he had hit me on Google Meets, and so we was chopping it up. That conversation turned into like some hours. I think it was like 1-2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And I you know what I'm saying, I was seeing trades because I got him in the trade, and so you know what I'm saying. And we got this rule where I do that I don't make trades while I'm on, like, you know what I'm saying, a call, especially, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, when I'm in the Discord, there's one thing. So I'm seeing trades and I'm just not taking them. You like, why you ain't taking? I'm like, nigga, cause I'm on the phone with your ass. And when that nigga got off, I was sleepy and all this shit, but I'm like, man, I still won't pass my fucking at least get my account back to break even. And I ended up blowing this shit. So I started another one. I want to say, because I had to go to work Friday. So I started another one, a fresh one. And I hurried up and got that shit to 1,500. But
I seen that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm, you know what I'm saying? From now on, I'm just either going to have to just turn the screens all the way off or just telling it, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta chill.
I think turn it off, nigga. Cause like sometimes like you just walk away, that shit don't work.
Right.
Oh God, one time, nigga, like 2 weeks ago, nigga, or you just lock out OG, cause for me, what I was doing, bro, I woke from the screen, don't lock out, now I'm on my phone. Like, it was bad, nigga, but now I ain't. You feel me? When I fucked my accounts up last week, cause I wasn't dead mentally. I wasn't even like sick of none, scared, like sad. Nah, bro. I was transitioning from one crib to another. OG, I told you I lost that shit. I left.
Yeah, you told me on the stream. The
I ain't drop a vid on that shit yet. I got some shit cooking though, but that's transition. I ain't know how badly it affected me till like I've been trading last couple of days. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not. I was not there mentally. Like, I was dead, but I wasn't dead. You feel me? But I ain't complaining, man.
Right. Yeah, it's a part of the process, but like, you know, you just got to get back in there, get a new account, because you're not going to quit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know too much to quit, so you know you're coming back. So like, you know, it's just a matter of when and how.
Yeah, it's one of those like little breaks. Like I loaded up that one account, I get paid again, it's Friday, I'm gonna pay some shit off, probably for me do some other shit. I'm just back though, I'm from me. I've been watching the charts though.
Right.
So do you still have your other accounts in 150Ks?
I blew them shit. Nigga, bullshit.
Damn. How? Nigga. Yeah.
What you mean how? We was on one day, that nigga was live streaming. That nigga had got cooked.
On that day I was live. I didn't blow it that day.
You didn't blow it that day, but that shit put the nail in the coffin when you ended that day down like 1,500. You blew the 50s.
I think I was at like the day I blew the 50s, I was down. Then the next day I came back, got some shit out of Jordan.
Okay.
I was at like 151K. Yeah, boom. Then the next day, I forgot what happened, but I uncopied them shits. I didn't even notice I uncopied them. Wow, bro.
So you got blew.
I blew both right.
You blew them bitches back to back.
Look, right, so boom, right, boom, peak. I'm like, oh shit, I blew one, so I'm like, oh, I got another one. I took that shit to like 3 bands for one day, nigga.
Right.
Crazy. Cooking that song. Next day I'm coming. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what I was doing, bro? I don't know what I was doing, bro. I traded. It was like 10 a.m.
Right.
I think I tried to. I don't know. I just know I was trying long YM. That shit was short, nigga. And I was like, But I'm trying to get to the 100. I'm trying to hit 9 bigs. So I'm like 20 deep.
Right.
You feel me? 30 deep. Nigga.
Right.
One wick, nigga, is over. I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck it, nigga. I just blew them shits. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Right.
I low-key was tired of them shit. Like you said, OG, fuck them 150s, bro.
Man, cause when you get in that drawdown, do you really want to climb out of that shit?
No, bro.
No, you don't.
Once you hit like 147, you like, yo, what am I doing?
Like, yeah, like that
It's
shit.
like every trade I'm taking don't work.
It could be in a fresh combine. Like, why am I still entertaining this shit?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I be.
That's what I think
when
I come back, I'm gonna just do the 50s, but I really try. You know what it is? I really just want to trade my setup. Like my setup, I ain't really get a chance to set my room up as being back. So that's really why JR, I ain't really been consistent. I ain't been home either. Like
you was in between in between cribs and shit. Yeah.
You feel me? My transition just been weird the last week or two.
Then you been cracking cougars, nigga. You never did feel me.
I ain't even tell niggas that, bro.
She finna goddamn pay for your funders account, nigga. What happened?
No, bro, nigga. She tried to, she can buy me some Jordans, bro. Oh, God.
Hey, man, fuck them J's, nigga. Give me an XFA. Pay my activation fee.
I got y'all. Y'all not lying. I'm not 150.
Just cash out me. I get this funded. And I get my own damn J's. Shit.
Oh, God. J's. Niggas, you say you wanted the J's, nigga?
No, he can buy them shits himself if she get that damn activation fee.
You right? I might asking me like 200, bro. 50K in activation.
For real.
Right, bro. Cause now I was at a crib, and nigga, I'm leaving out. She had copped the Legend Blues. She like, you want these? But they a size 9. I'm a size 11. I'm like, nah. She was like,
yeah, I want them. I'll buy
some
on
shoes.
eBay,
Like,
right?
oh shit!
Right when she buy them hoes, put them on eBay. Give me a combine and activation fee.
Oh, that's why I went up too, bro. I've been chilling though. Overall, I've been good though. I can't lie, bro. Yo, I don't know who I was talking to. I think I was talking to probably one of my homies. I don't know, seeing y'all niggas live, bro, that shit made me proud, bro. It's like my niggas.
I'm trying to be an influencer, man. You know you're my hero, man.
Yo, chill, bro. No, so I'm proud of y'all niggas, bro. Keep going, man. That shit nothing though. But nah, for next week.
Next week we got NFP and earnings and shit. I think we
this
had
week
the most.
Though, like what you mean? These like coming up right now? Or
this week coming up now. We got NFP on Friday. Let me go to my shit. Let me look at the news calendar. What we got coming up? We got some shit coming up though.
Oh, me?
Huh?
Somebody cool.
Like yeah, we got Tuesday. We got a little news, but
news tomorrow too.
Yeah, well, Monday kind of light. It's just OPEC news for oil, and oil gonna be busting too. That's the other part. Cause I know, but let me look at the chart real quick. Cause oil might be asleep.
We got news every day, but
not Monday. Monday is just the yellow folder event.
No, nigga, you got the ISM. Manufacturing PMI, that's news. It's nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's news, but yeah, it's impactful. I ain't gonna. Yeah. But the real news come on jolts and unemployment on Thursday. But the main one is Friday. That NFP.
I'll be at work, but I'll be in DC. I don't give a fuck. I'll be on my phone. I'll be on Meditator.
Yeah, you on there. So you put 3 in there? Wasn't it 3? Yeah.
319 hours in the motherfucker. My plan is really for this this not even like no flip, this is really just pure growth. Like I want to see how I can take this account to the end of the month. My goal is $50 a day, right?
50 a day. So it's like what 20 trading days. So what that is like a band.
A band 900. And that's just strict trading, not just 50 is the minimum, but I don't have no expectations. I just want to grow.
Right. Expectations is what be cooking us. You know what I'm saying? Like when we just gotta get this amount.
Yo, pass this one in 2 days. Pass this one in next week. Man.
Trade your setup.
Right.
That's the plan.
Right.
And then I guess too, just go off my in terms of risk. Like the first couple trades, I'm only gonna risk like a low amount just because I'm just starting out.
You know what I said I was gonna do is just like make my first couple trades in a practice account, regardless of how convicted I am.
Doing that. Not doing that. Nigga,
Not-
ain't that how you been getting on tilt recently, nigga? You keep
Well, no. Well, when it happened on accident, on Sunday, that shit happened on accident. Cause you know what I'm saying, when you I think I don't know what it was, but Top Step X, you know, if you don't pay attention, if you first log in and you don't pay attention to what account they got selected, sometimes it'll be a blown combine. And so you
and that's why I be deactivating them shits when I get a chance, bro.
I did, and I send them the miss. Sometimes I hit cancel all on the little billing thing, and then it'll still be there, and you gotta actually physically message rep to take that shit off your shit. But yeah, that shit, that's what had cooked me Sunday, cause I had a S-class setup entry or whatever. And then it wasn't even the entry I wanted, but it was good enough. But when I had looked at the profit and I was like happy, I looked at the account and it was a blown combine instead of my XFA. And then I switched to my XFA, and since it had kept going, I just scalped like $300-400. And I was like, all right, this shit probably finna bounce. And at that point, I started longing, looking for a bounce to get back to my entry on a S-class short, and that shit just cooked my ass. It just never came back. Like, we went all the way to that fucking low. That shit, and that cooked the rest of my week. Like, I was on tilt strong after that.
So you was going, nigga. Niggas like, OG, I'm already knowing. I'm like, nigga, he's super.
I had a lot of work though too.
Work.
Yeah, I did go to work.
I remember you was at working too.
Yeah, cause like, you know, when a nigga blow them accounts, you really gotta lock in. You know, I still gotta pay bills.
That money, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
I worked hard for my little money this week too, man. I did good business wise, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just, like, if I pass this bitch, I don't even think I got enough to activate it. So it's like, I need about one more move job just to activate my shit. That's what got me like, I'm already on tilt, because it's like, I feel like I could pass this bitch today, but in the next...
Good though, but it'll be more of a discipline thing then, because it's like, you know you got it, bro.
But man, I already got my next video planned out. As soon as me and JR you finish this call, like my video gonna be up, man. And I'm looking for a move that breaks the range of last week, and I think we gonna break the downside of last week. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, we could put in some strong red candles right now currently. Like, I think it was yesterday Trump, and to put the tariffs, the 25% tariffs, just look at business,
about to get,
man, spicy to the downside. No, I'm just saying, it's about gold bullish.
Some real life shit too. That shit about to be crazy.
Like recession type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like,
it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, so you know, I've been, the analysis been on point for the last 2 weeks, the 2 Sundays, man. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm right this weekend, we might get an opening like last Sunday, where that shit just, not, you know what I'm saying, they open and keep going, and we could potentially take out last week's low tonight. Shit, nigga. But I got the levels drawn up. Were you watching the stream? I don't know when you came in. Me and JR.
I just came in. I was chilling. I opened up YouTube. I was like, oh, my nigga's live. Then I was like, OG. And I look on your channel. I'm like, oh, this nigga live too. I can't be at both. I'm talking to call, nigga.
Yeah. I'm
what y'all was on though? What y'all looking at? What's the predictions? I know y'all keep saying, and Q could. I'm not gonna lie. Determine like what's going on in society. That shit do make sense, bro.
Right.
You want to get into options, OG? I think
I do too.
Bro, I've been watching options all day. And then I've been talking to Cleasy on like side. He like, yo, bro. He been showing me shit. He been going crazy with the options. So he like, bro. He said, bro, you my mans, nigga. Just say you want to play, nigga. I got you. I'm like, take the world, nigga.
Right.
He was like, bro. So I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah. I got these levels or whatever where, you know what I'm saying, if we do sell off, I know where the support should come in that we could bounce from. But on the opposite side, like, you know what I'm saying, so any longs I'm taking is gonna be on gold, right? But only when NQ
all-time high though. That's kind of risky, right? You gotta get a good low.
And we got that. We got them levels too. You know what I'm saying?
Look, go right now. MD chart though. Let me just look at go on your screen. MD chart. Let me just see. You got one.
Yeah. On my
Look
goal,
at that shit, bro. Like,
right? We
God
sitting at a
damn.
level as a Friday's close, right? So like, if NQ want to be bullish and say fuck the tariffs and all that and go and be bullish, then I'm gonna take the gold long off this
I'm with
level.
you.
But if NQ want to sell off, and JR got it like, you know, with the fair value gaps, and I got it like with my momentum indicators. Like I got 2 levels where we could get long. The lowest low, the cheapest loan come from like 27.37, like somewhere down there. You know what I'm saying? And that's if NQ is selling off. It's a gap on the daily chart. And all right, JR, we was looking at a gap on the daily chart on gold. I think it's on futures.
Oh my heart.
That's a fat ass gap.
Yeah, I think you know NQ had a gap.
It ain't on spot gold. It's
on spot gold.
Yeah, but it's on futures gold. And you remember NQ had a gap to the upside on futures, and we filled that gap and exceeded it by a little bit. And
You sure we don't got a gap on the go to spot gold right now on the daily? Y'all sure it's a gap like from like last week that was made, nigga? I'm bugging. Go to that shit right now. Doji, go to spot gold. I just want to see.
There's a big gap on spot.
We're not talking about fair value gaps though.
We're talking about opening gap.
Opening? Oh, open. Oh, okay. My bad.
There is an opening gap though on the Friday the 24th on spot gold, right here.
Where?
Work it out. What day was that? Last week?
When was the 24th? Sunday the 24th, the weekly opening gap. And it got filled to the upside. It got filled to the upside, but if you want a decent support on the loan,
I would say, or some type of that'd be the good entry. If it come that low, that'd be a support.
Right.
It did get filled though.
It got filled to the upside. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't had no candle to close over it to the, you know what I'm saying? Like even if you look at ICT concepts, he always talk about like if you gonna properly fill a gap, you need buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. He call them liquidity voids, right? Like, you know, we got wicks above it that kept coming down, but if we gonna fill, we need a 4-hour candle to close below to actually consider this, because we got buy side price action that went above it, but we haven't distributed and closed with red side. So like with sell side, so I can see, you know, if we get a 4-hour close below that and then reject above it, that'll be a strong indication for going long gold on a something like this. Like it'll look like, you know what I'm saying, we come down, we close below, we come above it, and we like retest and then get long. Like I could see that, but it's a gap from the 24th, and I think that lines up with what we were looking for. Let me move this up on my watch.
We can tap last week's open for this right there, like you were saying. Last week's open was that support level we were talking about.
That was from
I ain't
Friday.
I want Nas and Q to put a low in, man, so I could get on my live account and hold that bitch, bro.
You trying to go long on NQ? You
bro.
bullish?
What's making you say it's long, bro?
No, I'm not saying I have no indication. I'm just chatting. But right, like if NQ, right, I want it to put a low in and I get a good entry for a long-term move, bro. Hold that shit to the moon or some shit. If that is, unless I get a long-term short, that's what I'm thinking. Like, cause you know, future we can't hold that.
Hey, Reed.
You said what?
You want that?
Yeah.
So what you mean, futures?
Nigga, bro, you fucking me up, nigga. What I'm trying to say is this. No, I got. No, what I'm trying to say is this. You good. What I'm trying to say is this. Like future, you know you can't hold shit long term in terms of like, I'm saying, say I get a good bottom entry with NQ. They can hold that shit. Like just close all my main position and leave it running long term. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm on Forex now. I'm probably go back to futures once I grow my shit, like just to have like a funded account. That's what the
futures, put proper where it's at, and you hold your shit, nigga, for the whole week. Fuck that shit out. Hey, man.
You can do that shit too. I think I would do futures just to have that shit, just to like diversify. But I don't even. Funny thing is, I don't even know why I made the switch from Forex to futures. I got my foot payout on Forex. Like I don't know what made me go to futures. Like the formation. Like I don't even know what happened. Like
That's something that wasn't even broke, nigga.
You
If
said
it
what?
ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't
That's
broke,
what the
don't
thing
fix
is.
it.
I never got a payout from Top Step. Y'all was close to. Like,
Damn.
I never got a payout
If
from
it's
Top
broke, fix it.
Funny thing is, imagine I buy a funded pitch prop, fucking prop, and I pass that shit and I get funded and I fucking get a payout. I'm never going back to futures. I won't even lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, OG, what made you go futures, yo? What's that Forex?
Yeah, I don't care. You shelled. You tweaked. Too real. Yo,
What you mean?
got a funded, got paid out, and just wanted to switch.
Bro, I was
Having your way. Yeah, exactly. Having your way with.
I ain't like funny niggas. I still am, bro. That's why that shit dangerous. Like, bro, but I'm gonna have to drop like, February about to kill
Now,
my
Pico.
pockets, low key. That's why I put that 300 in my shit. I wanted to get my money out the way. Would you say what?
When you start cooking on Forex, bro, that's gonna tell you you're a Forex trader. Fuck futures, nigga.
I'm saying, and it's know what it is. I was doing live shit before. Like, I just stopped. Like, I don't know. But like, I don't know, bro. When I lost some 250Ks, I'm sitting in my room. I'm like, bro, fuck this, nigga. I'm trying. It was like, I was tired of seeing. I started looking at my bank account, right? And seeing minus 50. I'm like, minus 150. And then I tracked the money I put in the trade in the deal. I think I put so far with all my accounts, I think I put like, well, just that 300 that I just put in, that added on. But I bought, beginning of the year, I bought 250Ks, 100, and I bought two 150Ks. So that was like 600, 700 right there. Bro, like what? Then I just put 300 in. I said, bro, I'm not fucking around no more. This year I'm tracking my finances, right? So it gotta make sense. So there's 300. I'm trying to take this shit to 3 bands. That's really the goal. Take out 2 racks, leave a band, take that shit to 10K. Like, yo.
As long as you don't rush
niggas do it.
As long as you don't rush it.
That shit's not hard, man.
Like, yo, Jared, remember that one nigga, he joined in like Max Full. He joined the Discord one time with us. I don't know if you remember, bro. He be in the Discord chat. Yeah, bro, I watched this nigga turn $100 to a band. He turned a band to 10K. He's a regular nigga, bro.
Damn, bro.
Right.
You went crazy like that. What the fuck he trade?
He trade more like smart money concepts, like order blocks and shit like that. I like that. He just don't trade fair value gaps. You feel me? Like, supply and demand, yeah, really supply and demand. That's really how he trade, bro. And he like pleasy. He don't believe. Sometimes he don't use stop loss. He use stop losses though, but sometimes he don't. He one of them niggas like he kind of like you OG too. It's like he'll wait. He be like, nah, I'm not taking this shit out. And then I can't lie, that nigga get lucky. Like I watched him pull some bullshit off like 10 times. I'm like,
Even if it's 10 times, that's bullshit. And he know
he feel me? He know what he's doing. I'm like,
where is
nigga? The closest I did from a flip was like I turned like 100. Like a band and a band like 22 and I lost that shit. Getting emotional.
Yeah, me too. That's my most shit I ever turned. 100 to like 1500.
Just lost that shit for nothing.
I lost that shit on fucking Bitcoin. On the weekend, trading Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is where I made some bank at.
This shit cooked me.
On XRP, I cooked on Bitcoin. I mean, well, on crypto rather, but XRP, I think in 2017, September 27. That's, you know how that's cooked when you got to go way that far back. Like, but I remember that shit, 800 to 20K in about like 2-3 months. That shit was live. And I wasn't even trading leverage.
I didn't get on that shit. I'm still mad I didn't get on like the whole. I never got one. I was never one of them lucky crypto niggas. I could have been though.
Right.
Back in November, I had it, bro.
I did too.
Bro, I don't understand like what happened. Like, I don't understand why I didn't hold crypto from there, bro.
I remember when they had fucking first came out with this shit.
Bro, hold up, bro. I still remember the night, bro. I said, me and my man, I swear to God, it was November, bro. Before I dropped that vid, I got 5K views, bro. My mother. He said, yo, why you be trading, right? We smoking this. I'm like, yeah, bro. He's like, yo, you in Bitcoin? I'm like, shit, I know a little bit, nigga. You feel me? He's like, yo, that shit at 70K. I'm like, bro, that shit overbought, bro. Don't buy that shit. Next day, wake up, shit at 75. I'm like, oh, shit. Next week, that shit at 90. I'm like, damn.
That shit about this shit.
He like, yo, Quad, I thought you was a trader, nigga. I was trying to get rich. I'm like, you should have bought them ass. Like, don't try to blame me, pussy. Like, but yeah, nah, bro. That's what it is, though. Niggas ain't mad at that shit. It's all, I don't know. I tell people all the time, like with crypto, any type of, it's always gonna be like another opportunity. That's why I never really got FOMO.
Yeah, that's what be diluting my FOMO. That and what I'm trying to do now is like Friday.
XRP is still good to buy right now. It's just still good as fuck. It's just still low as hell.
Yeah, I think XRP a good long term, but I don't know. I do need some more. Y'all got long term investments. Anything?
I plan to start making them, like, you know what I'm saying, but not. I mean, I still got 700 XRP. Like my dad, I used to give crypto for Christmas gifts, right? And so, you know what I'm saying, my dad, he don't know nothing about that shit. I used to give like Litecoins and all that shit. And I gave my dad a Litecoin and it wasn't doing nothing. And I got him out of Litecoin like when it was still around where I gave it to him, and I converted it all to XRP. And this was when XRP was like at 30 cents, somewhere down there. So like I got him still sitting in XRP. I kind of wanted him to sell it when it pumped like to 3. I think it was $3 a little while ago. I don't know what it is right now.
I'm about to say, yeah. I know exactly.
But he don't know nothing about it. He don't even remember the password to the Coinbase account, and he like just tell me when it's at 20K. I was like, all right, Dad, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing too.
Ain't it? Right. Yeah, just leave it alone. Let it do its thing. I just hate that it's XRP counter. I wish it was something like Solana, something that actually had utility, and because it's like the float on XRP is extremely huge. You know what I'm saying? It's not even really a cryptocurrency. It's a blockchain. But it ain't a crypto. It's not decentralized. You know what I'm saying? Ripple Incorporated, they control the supply. So it's like, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good hold though. You know, fuck it. He not worried about it. It might, you know, in 5-10 years, it might be like $10 a coin. And that nigga, had like 700K or some shit, you know, whatever.
That nigga be super up, nigga. That's some generational growth.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? He right.
In terms of stocks, what you think? What would you grab?
He don't do that shit to you.
I mean, eventually it'll probably come down to me. But like for stocks though, I'm always you know what I'm saying, say what you will about Elon. I'm a Tesla bull.
Nigga, you said that shit when you first joined. I know that shit went crazy since.
It went parabolic, and it's still
Elon is a fucking genius.
He is, but he a little controversial lately though with all the shit he doing.
I should have bought that shit, bro.
Yep. Fuck Apple. Not interested in Apple anymore at all. It's just a big ass dinosaur with a big cash balance, but no innovation. I love Nvidia, although Nvidia might see some downside in the near future.
That shit look down right now, nigga.
Right. I can see it selling off in the short term. However, you know what I'm saying? Cause
that's a long term shit though.
Like I buy, like I feel like the market finna correct anyway. Like sell all tech, you know, for the next year and a half. I wouldn't be looking to buy the market unless we start. If we break all time highs, then you know you might be buying a top, but it's a safe buy, right? Because you could put your stop right below it. I don't think we're gonna come back though. But with what's going on with these tariffs, China hadn't even got started yet.
Dude, that's what my aunt keep saying that shit. You know, my aunt on the conspiracy wave. She's talking about something. Papa, you mind? I'm like, auntie, chill.
But she not wrong though.
You have to do
what? She not lying though. She talking about something. He gotta be safe. Get the blick. I'm like, oh,
get the blick for real. Get the blick for real. It's that's the kind of environment we in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, get you some cash in your pocket, get your weapons, and get you at least, you know, you're gonna need more than it probably, but a 3, because commodity prices is going up. Like with these tariffs, we import all of our resources, and if we finna put tariffs on other nations, they gonna stop selling. So all of your produce, your meats, all that shit, your wood, your input costs, computers, all the raw, it's about to skyrocket, right? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but unemployment about to get. That's what my video is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? That I'm about to make tonight.
So these jobs, niggas better keep their jobs.
You ain't gonna be able to, cause like all like the look at the Dow companies. You got your Ford Motors, you got all these big 3Ms and all the input costs that they use to make their products, they source from overseas, and we're not gonna be able to acquire those anymore because of these tariffs, and because we're not gonna be able to acquire them, they're gonna go up on prices, and because at the same time they're not able to acquire them, people that make those products gonna lose their jobs because you're gonna have to shut down factories and facilities, and those are the big ones. But 3M and DuPont Chemical and all those, they supply other industries that will also have to close shop. So you're gonna have high unemployment, you're gonna have high cost of goods, you're gonna have a manufactured recession, and so the markets will dump, unemployment will increase, and at the same time shit'll cost a lot. So that's what we're looking at for the next year and a half.
We gotta get rich off this. Like,
yeah. The only way to make money right now is trading. It ain't no fucking wage job.
All these niggas is panicking. Let's get rich. Like,
that's what it come down to. That's really what it come down to. Like, if you ain't trading, it's gonna be hard to make some money. Cause
I missed the COVID though. Nigga, I ain't missing this one. I ain't gonna lie.
This don't gonna give you a bunch of good gifts, cause it's gonna be a dump on the monthly time frame. So you're gonna have big daily and weekly sell-offs that also recover and come back up here where we at to put in like if you look at the Y2, like if you look at a chart, switch to the weekly or the daily, and look at the major dumps we had, like the financial crisis of 2009. The dot-com boom of 2000. On a weekly time frame, it put in lower highs before you had the major capitulation dump. So that means on a weekly time frame, we still at all-time highs. We could dump hard as fuck, close down there, rebound, and just make a slightly low, like come up here right to these current prices we at now, and put in a second lower high that on a weekly time frame. So you looking at a dump right now to them, like past them lows we put in, a recovery that come back up here, and then a dump again in like September going into the end of the year that like maybe recovers in March of next year, but ends up down at like 17K, right? Like, so we having a correction on a high time frame. So if you miss this one, you just gonna have so many opportunities, like big range days. The money is here. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be nimble.
Yeah, be ready for that shit. This is too, man. This ain't the time be blowing the shit.
Yep. So, I mean, that's really where I'm at. I'm gonna do my little moving thing. I'm gonna try to keep this income coming in, but I'm really just trying to try to stay disciplined and like not try to swing. Even though I'm gonna see them big home run ass plays, I be looking at my performance. Like, if I just said fuck every big swing and just made a consistent 1K, I always see my account balance green 1K, 700 to 1K.
Yeah, you consistent with even the 1500, bro. You consistent with that, man.
Right. But do I really need 10K in one day if I'm gonna lose 9K every other day? Like, I really just need to consistently put in that 1K day.
And that's what niggas was telling you before, man. But you
I know it.
Man, go big, go home. But you like, I want the little ass.
Yeah,
he's like, nigga. Remember that shit, JR?
Yeah, y'all niggas be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas.
But yeah, but we can't tell. Can we be on the same timing? Like, niggas be blowing their shit too. Like, niggas say it out of love, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, and have I ever argued with y'all and said y'all were wrong?
Hell no.
So it's
but like you said, we all still human, though. We still trying to
argue, but nigga.
You did argue with niggas though, I ain't gonna lie.
I be arguing the fact that I don't argue, and that shit turn into an argument. But I be like, I'm not saying you wrong, I'm just saying this what the fuck I'm gonna do. And it don't even be y'all, it just be Max ass trying to hold his nuts.
Yeah, that's what it be. That's what it be, man.
It's all good though. It's all love.
I go straight, baby. I had a break 2860.
I'm finna end this live stream though on YouTube though.
Cause right now we